Are you okay with bad movies being lost to time? As much as we should preserve movies because it's an art form, there are some movies that I'm not sure anyone would miss, like 9 Lives and Biodome. I'm not saying I want them gone, but I was curious about your thoughts on it.
Wrong. Every art should be preserved.
Yeah, I think I lean more to you.
You don't know how it's going to be perceived in the future. It could be more prescient than you realized.
9 Lives could have actually predicted everything.
Yeah.
Everything could come true from 9 Lives. Yeah, it would be weird, like...
Yeah, there's no art that shouldn't be preserved, in its highest quality even.
Yeah. What would the inverse argument be? That there's only so much space or time, so we need to prioritize the good stuff people remember, I guess?
I don't think we're at that point yet. How many years worth of video is uploaded to YouTube every second? Like, I think we're fine. I'm a data hoarder, so
yeah. I would say, to answer the question, I'm not okay with bad movies being lost to time, even partially just for selfish reasons, like that. You really notice it when you're trying to find films, especially even sometimes 2010, like finding good copies or even options for a DVD to buy.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't find. If you're going niche enough, some of this stuff is almost impossible to find unless you have really specific ways of getting them.
Tons of films don't exist anywhere in HD, even just to buy on iTunes or whatever. It's just DVD quality, and that's it. And that's the best you can hope for. With
how disorganized the licensing and the distribution is. It does bother me, because it's it doesn't need to be this bad. You could be making way more money if this was more organized and was more easy to access. I think it sucks that there are a bunch of films that have been lost for this reason, even if it was a case of it was only 10 people that want to seek this out and see it. I don't know, that still feels like it has some kind of value to me, even if it is just for a talking cat type thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel that should be preserved.
Especially a talking pony. Everything should be preserved. And that's why I'm happy about that fucking Seth Green cut of Marsney's mom's existing.
Yeah, it wasn't lost the time.
I'm glad somebody saw that and was like, we need to protect this. It's fascinating. You can always learn from art, even if it's bad art. You can learn something. It just depends on how you engage with it.
Yeah, and then the multi layers of story that you can interpret from that. If you get I can't remember the talking cat director's name, but if you
David
look at the whole story of,
obviously,
that's it, de Couteau, the French filmmaker. When you see that whole filmography laid out as it is, and I was even seeing it on the Sardonicast subreddit, some of the stuff people were digging up about that guy and his films and whatnot, and there's more going on than just the films themselves. Part of it is these characters, these Breens that come out of it, and these Derricks that come out of it. And yeah, save as much as it, because it is all history and it is all expression at the end of the day. So yeah, cling on. Don't let it fade.
Yeah, George Lucas. Fuck you. Just let people watch the original. Same with you, Sam Raimi. Just let people. If you're gonna translate your film to HD, don't fucking destroy all the old copies and just out of print, difficult to find. Just leave the original. The film you made is special. There's something valuable in that.
And it's never bad to give people a choice. That's the part I don't get. So why are you taking the choice away?
Yeah.
Put your new thing out, give us the choice, and if people prefer it, they will choose that one anyway. You're not confident enough?
Yeah. If let's say I completely remix and remaster my album, I'm not just hitting the replace button. I'll do a separate release, and then if people like the old version better.
Yeah.
Like,
So
what's
I've
wrong
had
with
that with in like 2019, I was listening to Kanye a lot, and I think he released something where he was basically like patching songs like days after they were coming out. So like I've got a pretty good memory when listening to songs. So like it got to a section of the song and his voice had changed just for like one bar or something. It was like clearly a different recording session, but that had been like put in. And it's like, oh, so the one I've been listening to is like, I guess, gone now. Like, okay, how would I ever hear that again? No, you've just changed it. I don't know if I like that relationship. You know, how it can just be like pulled away like that. It's like, what if I preferred it before?
Yeah, it's encouraging piracy. Now piracy is no longer just, oh, hey, we don't want to pay for a movie. It's like, oh, we need to preserve this because the people in charge of this are going to actively try to remove whatever original version there is. So piracy is like a moral need now. Like it's a necessity.
And yeah, piracy is like, it's probably going to go back up to how it was before Netflix kind of solved this issue. That's like where we are in this annoying entertainment absorption loop where we are just back to cable pretty much, where it's like, 20 different subscriptions. Why would I do that when I could just, cancel them all and just download anything? So now these companies have put us in a position where there's no incentive to what made them appealing to begin with, really, anymore. So it's like, okay, what are people going to do then? They're just going to download it. Okay.
Trying to find, like, there's so many things on my 2016 watch list because I'm trying to, do like a really comprehensive year review for that in 2015. A lot of these things that show up there, they're like short films or like just really hard to find, like even like series. And I'm like, where did this air? Where the fuck can I find? Like literally no legal way to watch it. And even on piracy websites, I can't figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to find it.
Yeah. You asked me to find that one on Vimeo that was like region locked, I think, to just Australia and New Zealand.
I got an Australia friend to download it and send it to me.
Yeah. So it's like, why is the distribution like that? It's like they're all hidden away. It's just an incongruency with the way the internet opened up the ability to access, I guess, art with these like old institutions of like licensing and copyright and like these really rigid old things that can't adapt to what's been unlocked. Yeah.
There should be some sort of fucking law where like you have to, if it's 10 years of something being unavailable to purchase anywhere, you should just have to post it on YouTube or some shit.
Yeah.
Just like if you're the director, you should be allowed to do that even if you don't legally own it.
Yeah. But these things, they get so wrapped up in legal, Yeah. They just get hidden and just stored away. There must be like vaults in all these production companies, just forgotten, just full of shit. They're just hidden away.
There's archives that exist in certain places, right? So after a while, it's just what? I guess they forgot about this thing that they own and they just have no intention on releasing it because the market, there's nothing indicating that people will buy it, and what, you think it's not worth it? I guess. I don't know. It's fucking annoying. I think that media as a form of speech and expression should be accessible to people, and if you want to make money off of it and you want to charge people for it, do it. But I just don't don't make it impossible for people to do that. That's my big issue.
Yeah.